What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Turf Therapy. In today's episode, we got a little bit of harvesting to do, and I'm gonna give you an update on where the garden is today. First, start with a nice little B-roll scene. Even when you have adequate additives in your soil, sometimes you'll still lose one or two along the way. Nothing to fret about because, as you can see, the majority of them are in really good shape. So I'm not really too worried about losing any more to blossom end rot, but don't panic and think that you need to go and buy some calcium or anything like that. Onesies and twosies are okay, but once you're getting onesies and twosies, just pay attention and keep in mind how many fruit you have on one plant, because that could just be an indication that she can't hold anymore. That's all. Now these are my true green tomatoes. These are green emerald apple tomatoes. Our bottoms are nice and healthy. The skin is starting to give me a little bit of give. These are tricky when you're trying to figure out when to harvest these, because they're not going to blush red. What does happen though is they get this little hat on them. I've been calling it a hat. They get this green hat, and then what you want to do is come and squeeze it, and it's nice and firm right now, right? But what's going to happen is when it's ready, when I squeeze it, it should have a little bit of give to it, and then that's when I know when this is good to go. Ideally, I guess, if you have your green hat and it's nice in a dark, rich green like this, you can probably go ahead and take it, bring it inside, and let it finish ripening indoors. Now the corn, the peaches and cream corn, that's what this is. This corn is taller than me in this 100-gallon grow bag. So last year I tried to grow corn in a concrete mixer container, and that turned out all right. I got maybe about 3 or 4 cobs, but as you can see, we have way more than 3 or 4 cobs. Looks like every plant is averaging 2 to 3 cobs, which is ideal. That's pretty much what you get when you're in the ground. What I did to make sure that they had adequate amount of food throughout their growing season is that I spiked the soil pretty heavy with some granular fertilizer when I first mixed it up. And then I make sure that I feed it at least once a week. And these are the results. Can't complain at all. These are shallots, guys. So these are shallots, and they're bending over. This one, you see the top is bent over. It did that on its own, right? So that shallot is ready to go. This shallot is ready to go. All of these are ready. You see how the tops have all fallen over on them? Yeah, so that means they're ready to go. Now, I'm very happy with the size I was able to pull off with these shallots. Broke a top there, broke the bottom off that one. Okay, we need to be a little more careful. I can't be out here wasting food. Okay, so let's avoid breaking any more of these today. I love my onions and shallots entirely too much. I work too hard to be breaking these jokers off in the soil. So yeah, that's our bunch right there. So as you can see, I didn't thin them out and plant them individually like you'll see a lot of times. And those roots, they're all bound up in there, which is why they kept breaking off on me. But it's all good. That's all that means is these will be the first to be eaten. And they'll probably get ate tonight. All right. This one right here, these are ready to go as well. So we're gonna come in. Now that I know what's going on with this root system, and just like that, boom. We got shallots for days, people. Okay, so now we got our onions up and up out of there. This is my first bundle of tomatoes that we're gonna be harvesting this season. So I'm gonna go ahead and take her here. I think that'll get these, yep. So we got 3 nice tomatoes right there. All right, these 2 need to finish ripening, but that's all good. And then we have another rack right here. I'm gonna come back here, snipper, boom, boom. Look at that, pretty. So these are Sodaki tomatoes. That green one, she's just gonna have to ripen in the house on the vine. If you check this out, we got some fish peppers on here, plenty of fish peppers, or as they call them, candy cane peppers. They're very mild when they're this color. I've had them already at that color, so we're gonna wait and let those mature a little bit more. Now, we also have another round of cucumbers to get, lemon cucumbers that is. And guess what? I finally get to have some tomatoes and cucumbers. Yes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not a big eggplant fan. So, Miss Linda, Tina, Aunt Linda, I'm counting on you to show me how to cook these bad boys, but they're ready to go. And hopefully in the video that you drop today, you show me how to cook this, because today is Tuesday. All right, now I want to show you where I've taken the L. And before we get to the L portion, look at this sugar cane straight from New Orleans, like thriving. I got my eye on this joker right here, but she's tall, isn't she? Look at her, look how big she is. So the squash borer viners, the vine borers got me right here. The squash vine borers, they got this plant. You see it? It's rotted, falling apart. And I'm not really stressed about it, because with death, we get life. And it's actually opening up this space so this sugar cane that's back here can take off and this garlic can take off. I never thought that this squash plant was even going to get this big. And even though it's coming to its end now, right? This plant easily gave me 20 fruit. Hello. It's coming. Sorry about that, guys. Neighbor walking by and admiring the garden. So before she leaves us, we can go ahead and just cut her here. Before she leaves us, she's not leaving without giving us a couple more squash, which I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. Got to see your cup is half full. So, and it's perfect because tomorrow is trash day. So we will take this and slide it right in here. Bye-bye, baby. Thank you for all you've done. I truly, truly appreciate you. That pretty much wraps this one up, guys. I hope you enjoyed what I was able to show you growing on in the garden out here. Don't stop dropping seeds. And that's pretty much it. MIG, Men in the Garden. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.